certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. We're a little behind. We're a little late.
We are.
Your boy went golfing today. That wasn't supposed to be what it was. So, like, the audience members who go, they say, like, oh, you shouldn't go golfing when you ask your audience to pay for the show. I'm not asking for anything tonight. I could have straight up taken tonight off.
Yeah.
And as I look, maybe I should have. But I maybe should have taken tonight off, but I'm not. You know what I'm designating tonight?
What?
The 10th anniversary show.
Okay.
Tonight is the 10th anniversary show. You want to throw us a couple of bucks for our anniversary? Go bananas. If not, who gives a shit? Matt and I are going to do 2 hours, and you're going to get exactly what you pay for. Because let me tell you about my day, my friends.
Uh-huh.
I am not all right. I mean, I'm good. Don't get me wrong.
Say.
I'm all right. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
But I am a little toasty. Here's what happened.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
I went to the venue that we're going to be doing our big show at next week. Not the Stoney's. But by the way, Stoney's comedy show sold out. Completely sold out. And the party, fucking come out, hang out in the patio, hang out in the bar, drink your fucking dicks off.
Yeah, like, and you can hang out in the garage bar during the show and then party afterwards.
Oh, shit, I didn't turn the video on.
Really?
Sorry, guys.
Really?
There we go. How are my tits?
Wow. This is back to Savage Thoughts days. I feel right at home right now.
This is in no way professional.
Except I'm not the one pushing the buttons.
This beer is a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea.
I'll be getting my drink
in the words of Jim Leahy, I am the liquor.
So, in the words of Nick Ricada, she's got liquor coming out of her pussy. So anyway. I went out for lunch today.
Yes.
After I went and dropped off a thing that I needed to drop off for a gimmick that we're doing next weekend. Johnny and I are doing a private gig next weekend. And it's going to be on Saturday. You're invited.
Yes.
Everybody's invited to the private gig. I just don't want to say where the private gig is because it's a private gig.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to. The people who booked us, I don't want to. Right, exactly. So I went out. After I went out to drop some stuff off at the venue, I went out for lunch.
Yes.
And when I had lunch,
I
had a couple old fashions. You know me. I like an old fashioned.
Kick in the after. What time was this? Is it afternoon yet? Or
it's about
morning?
Noon. It's about high noon.
Kicking the noon off, right?
I do my killing before breakfast. 8:30. I do my killing after breakfast. Back to the Future Part 3 is underrated. A lot of people say it's a shitty movie. It's fine.
There's some good stuff in it.
By the way,
I like
guys,
all of them.
We're asking for 0 tonight.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're getting. Like, should I have taken tonight off? Maybe. So I go and I have lunch.
Yes.
Triple N says, nigga thinks he's John Draper. I'd like to be Don Draper. I kind of modeled my life after him. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Divorce. Get a much younger one. Fuck that up.
Well, I don't know. Well,
have you ever watched Mad Men?
No, but that was a group effort. Like, I was about to say, you didn't fuck that. No.
You ever watch Mad Men?
No, there was group effort there.
Oh, such a great fucking show. I'm ready to watch Mad Men again. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. You know why?
Why?
Here's why Mad Men and Breaking Bad are two of my favorite shows of all time.
Okay.
Because unlike two of my other favorite shows, Dexter and Breaking Bad, they didn't fuck it up in the middle, or Game of Thrones, and they didn't fuck it up at the end.
You just do Breaking Bad in both of those scenarios.
Did I say Breaking Bad?
Both times.
I'm sorry. Breaking Bad and Mad Men are my two favorite shows because they end great.
Okay.
Whereas Dexter and The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, they fucked it up at the end.
Dude, they almost fucked it up at the first season. It was just a bunch of walking.
Who?
The first season, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead season 1 is fucking phenomenal.
It was fucking terrible.
Where they
you might as well
meet
watch
Jenner
Lord
at the
of the
CDC.
fucking Rings. You're just walking. People crying. We're walking.
Look.
Oh my God.
Look, I agree with you. I agree with you on Lord of the Rings. It's gay as fuck.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Lord of the Rings is gay.
Uh-huh.
But season 1 Breaking Bad is the shit. Or Walking Dead. I can't with Walking Dead and Breaking Bad.
Clearly.
Walking Dead season 1 rules. It's fantastic. With Jenner and the CDC, and they got T-Dog. Come on, T-Dog's there.
Yeah,
T-Dog makes it to season 3, I think.
Too much.
Citizen M says, Aaron didn't even watch The Walking Dead, and Dexter isn't over. I know. Okay, look. I watched Dexter New Blood. It was great until it wasn't. And now they're making like 2 other Dexter series. The motherfucker got, I almost said the N-word. The motherfucker got shot and killed at the end. How can they make more Dexter? I know they're making a prequel, but how can they make more Dexter? So, Sam Show says, you already said the N-word earlier. Too late, Aaron. Did I say the
Yeah, you read someone's comment.
Oh, nigga thinks he's Don Draper. That's because Triple N wrote that. I do kind of think I'm Don Draper. I got to get in better shape, though. I got to go to boxing more than twice a week. I really do. We're about 5 pounds heavier than my fighting weight right now. Not something a girl should admit. Not something a gal should say. Do you understand now why I'm asking them for nothing tonight?
Yes.
Thank you.
I think they do, too.
Walking Dead was retarded all the way through. It was supposed to be about zombies, and it ended up being about anything but the fucking zombies. Dude, you're so wrong. The Walking Dead was not about zombies. The Walking Dead was about humanity after zombies took over and the relationships therein. I just said therein. Let's cut it.
It's a soap opera.
Yeah. It's a soap opera. Chad Buzamok says, Aaron seems like I'm getting the drunk stream I requested. Party time. Throw us a bunch of money then. We're not asking for a damn thing. We're doing 2 hours tonight.
We're not asking for it, but we'll fucking take it.
If 3 people throw in $100, I'll do an extra half hour. But other than that, I'm doing 2 hours and I'm ski-daddling as far as tonight goes. It's our anniversary party night.
I thought that was on Saturday.
Yeah, this is the official show.
Okay.
How are you feeling today?
Feeling fucking great.
So like I said, I went out for lunch.
Yeah.
And as I go out for lunch, I have a couple old fashions.
Yep.
And as I have the old fashions, I say to my lunch partner, you want to go golfing?
Yeah.
And the lunch partner has had a couple old fashions. So what do you think the lunch partner said?
Fuck yeah.
I'd love to go golfing. So we go golfing.
Uh-huh.
And as we go golfing, we realize when we're done with our round, I only did 9. I was responsible. You know? And I'm like, I can't go golfing and ask the audience for money. That's not fair. So we're going to do tonight on the arm.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Anything you guys throw at us tonight goes towards tomorrow. It's on the arm tonight because I understand I'm in no condition to perform.
After just 9.
People don't give me enough credit for how honest I am. You know how many people would do their show and be like, money, 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 money.
Yeah.
But I show up a little drunk from golf
Mm-hmm.
and lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, don't give us any money.
No.
But if you do give us any money, send it to the kids in the morning.
Yeah.
You know? The lunch partner was Frankie. Dude, do you have any idea how... I want Frankie here. Did you see Frankie on the show this morning?
Yes, I did see Frankie on the show.
I was so happy that he came on. I should send him the link every day, shouldn't I?
I mean, you could. You'd steal him away from Gino if you did that. Any Gino's boy?
I know, but I want
Frankie
Gino...
independent.
Can I tell you something? Since I'm drunk, I can talk about my feelings.
Oh, okay. This is going to get juicy.
Sam Show says, let the drink sit for 5 seconds. I dare you. I can't. Can you count to 5 real quick?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Suck my dick, bitch. And that's a sip.
Windex on deck. Yes. Yes, flying high. Windex on deck.
Can I talk to you honestly?
Yeah. You always can.
About Gino?
Yeah.
I would like Gino to be my friend.
Yeah.
I miss him. I don't miss Keanu. She turned out to be really dishonest and shitty. What? I don't like Keanu. I don't like Kiki.
Yeah.
Kiki needs
she did a weird fucking backstab.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiki, you didn't hook up your phone tonight.
I know. I'm hooking up the phone because somebody.
Great. Left speaker only.
Shut up. I don't like Kiki and I are not redeemable. I get that. But you don't need to be friends with your boy's girl because they're girls and they're whatever. But I would like to be friends with Gino again because he's fun. You hung out with Gino.
Gino's
a great fucking time. Gino used to say this about him and I. Here's how Gino used to talk about our friendship. He said, we're the same asshole.
Yeah.
We still are the same asshole.
You are.
I never stop being me. I never stop being me. Hey, Gino, don't ask me to stop being a man, you know?
Just one of you no longer has the woman that's doing coke in your life. Well, I mean, didn't she admit it?
I don't know if
that's what the internet said.
I don't know if
the internet told me that.
Are we just listening to the internet on this one?
Everyone else is. Why the fuck wouldn't we?
Hey, can I tell you a secret?
What?
This is not a secret because it's on the show.
Uh-huh.
Kayla's stepdad sent me a Facebook message today.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. He said, it's me. Hey, Aaron, can you give me a call? And then gave me his number.
Mm-mm. You might want to wait till tomorrow to make that call, sir.
Oh, yeah. And I also want to call him. I also want to call him and be like, what is this in regards to?
That would be very interesting.
This is getting... I'm sorry to touch.
We're getting touchy
I'm worried that this is in regards to...
At least grab my tit if you're going to touch.
You know how you and I talked about it on the show the other day when someone asked, like, would you help her if she needed help? And I said, well, I know meetings she can go to, and I'm worried.
No, that wasn't you and I.
Oh, that was me and Johnny.
Yeah.
Other girl.
The other girl, yes.
And I'm worried because I always liked him, and he always really liked me.
Uh-huh.
And I remember yesterday I talked on the show about him. I'm like, he's my favorite.
Yeah.
And now I'm worried he wants to talk to me about, like, helping or getting involved. Because if he was calling me... If he was calling me to be like, stop talking about this shit, he would have done that a long time ago.
Yeah.
So if he's calling me to, like, help or something, like, no offense.
All you can really do is give the info. You can't throw yourself back in.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I want to talk. I love him. I really do. I think Kayla's stepdad is one of the sweetest human beings in the world. I love him. I love the man. I love the man.
We get it.
But I don't want to go back behind that curtain.
That's what I'm saying. You can offer, give the options. Give all the different scenarios. Like, go to here, go to this place. Like, here's ways you can get help.
Right.
Beyond that, you can't throw yourself back into it, dude.
Yeah.
You can't fucking do that.
Sam Show writes, haha, this is going to be a disaster. Oh, it certainly is. Dead Game says, Gino is blinded by skank pussy. I would have loved Keanu forever if she hadn't turned around and put a fucking blade in my back. And you know what's funny is she put a blade in my back for a coke whore she ended up turning on anyway.
Did she put just one blade in your back multiple times or multiple blades in your back?
That's a good question.
Because goddamn, was that a fucking blade in the backing?
Yeah. Without a phone call or a text.
A blading in the back.
Citizen
sure.
M says, Gino and Keanu are coke addicts, just like Kayla cut her wrists. We all know. We know everything. Gino and Keanu are not coke addicts, as far as I know. Thank you. Thank you. Call him on the show. No, I'm not going to call him on the show. Aaron is white girl wasted. I am. Dead Game says for talking shit about his daughter. No, because he would have been calling me way before that.
Dog's a fucking asshole. He still won't come by me.
He would have called me way before that if it was about not talking shit about his daughter.
Right. Yeah.
And not only that, the one person I spoke to after they got arrested was Kayla's mother. Like I talked to Kayla's mom to make sure the kids were okay and they were okay and, whatever. Because the other three were in jail. I was like, is there anything I can do? I'm drunk. Oh, shit. Aaron is imagining being with people. Gay, no goal. Gino is a faggot poser rhino. He should go back to the Obama cult. Leave Gino alone. I like Gino.
He was an Obama guy like you? You are the same asshole.
I did. I voted for Obama once. I did. Citizen M says, Aaron, you have to get Kayla out. I'm telling you, man. I'm not saying that she's in. Maybe he wants to beat the shit out of you, says Mr. Nobody. It's possible. Dead Game says, push pause on Keanu at any time. She always looks retarded. Jesus. Taste Fairy says it was a claymore in the back. That's true. She put a fucking Braveheart sword in my back. Numero uno Josh Denny fan says Gino is absolutely a piece of shit and it has nothing to do with his alleged heritage. The funny part when you're Italian is everyone thinks you're an N. You're always part N. I think I'll take one of those Chesterfields now. Citizen M says Kayla's family reached out for your help before. Those 5 kids need her. This is your time to make things right. Can I tell you this? I need to stay away from those 3 completely.
Yeah?
That's accurate. And if you're going to be a friend right now, because I've been drinking, I would lay down on train tracks for Dan. Do I help Dan though, or do I stay away from the whole thing and treat it just as internet drama?
Get involved. You can give him the same information that you've already said you can give. Here's where you can go. Here's the help that can be given.
Okay.
You can't throw yourself back in, dude. You've got way too fucking much to lose.
You're right. Dude, Wild Saffron says, don't be a goddamn idiot, Aaron. You open that door, you might as well enter the gates of hell. You should have 0 contact. She can get help through social services. That's a great
throw
point.
this all away the week of your... You won't even make it to the fucking goddamn anniversary party.
What if she wanted to come to the anniversary party and sing our song, our duet song? I'm just
terrible idea.
Triple N says, dude, drunk Aaron is vulnerable. I'm having fun. Sam Show says, hey guys, he likes Gino. I do. I love Gino. I really do. I want to be friends with Gino again.
Yes, we found that out this morning.
I want to be friends with Gino. I want to be good friends with Gino. I even enlisted Frankie as a go-between.
That was fucking hilarious.
If you guys didn't see Frankie McDonald on Steel Toe, who's better with Frankie, me or Gino? It's close, isn't it? I only had 1 shot at it.
Yeah. Jeez, dog's going fucking nuts over there. Sorry, he caught me off guard. All of a sudden, your dog was darting across a fucking
MSO
room.
says Piggy will pass out before the end of the show. I've got so many reserves. Sam Show says, Aaron, you should get away from everybody, but have you considered that I get bored during the day? You need to stay away from those 3 junkies and day drinking at golf courses. I feel like I do really well day drinking at golf courses. Who thinks I'm not fun right now?
Well, I think you're fun.
Thanks.
I just think you didn't prep for the show.
I feel like I'm a good time.
I think if you prep for the show and then go day drinking
I've got
at the golf
plenty.
course.
No. I've got lots of shit for us to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm pointing down here like the audience knows. That's just where the tab is on the computer. Yeah.
I got it.
I was just going to hang out with the chat for a little bit.
Oh, that's fine.
See what they had to say. Talk to them. Because they're toxic as fuck, and I figure why not?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing. Here's the thing. I go to the chat. There's nothing positive they're going to have to say. Like, if I take any of their advice, none of it's going to be, Aaron, your life's going to be better.
Oh, no, I think a few of them gave great advice. Stay the fuck away from that situation. A few of them said that. That's great advice.
Oh, no. That's great advice.
Yeah.
It's just that of those 3 people, one of their stepdads texting me today and saying, call me, here's my number. It's like, I don't know if I want to walk back through that curtain, bro.
Yeah,
I love you. You're a great dude. But those 3 got to figure their own shit out. I'm out. I got my family back. I got my friends back. I got my show back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking crushing it right now.
Yeah, that's a think about it tomorrow phone call.
I don't think that's a phone call.
Well, whatever it is, it's a think about it tomorrow.
All right. Dive Bar says an Italian who drinks Irish whiskey. Yeah, there might be an issue there. I don't want any
Wait,
guys. I'm gonna tell you
joke?
right now. I don't want any shit talking about my buddy Gino. My buddy Gino is okie dokie. He has to take his lady's side. I get it. I've taken my lady's side against people I love.
Yeah.
Guess how it turned out?
Gino, take notes.
Gino? Just let you know, brother. Frankie is good with anyone because he's fucking Frank. Dude, Frankie was so goddamn good. And dude, Frankie's legit a Holocaust denier.
Dude, that's
Can we please
0 people.
Can we please pick that out of today's show? I asked Frankie McDonald, do you remember the guy who did the weather updates where he's like, there's a storm coming for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Tuesday, November 24th. Do you remember that guy? He called into our show today. The lovely and talented Frankie McDonald. And I asked him, how many people died in the Holocaust?
No, how many Jews died in the Holocaust?
Did I ask him how many Jews?
Yes.
And he said 0. And I want to check it out. If you're heinous, you're going to be mad. Yeah, this is this morning's show. Let's go to where Frankie is. Shut up. Fuck off. God damn it. Why can't I click on the right thing? I'm a failure. We're famous out there.
Oh, he is still. I didn't get to watch this. He's still laying in bed.
Yeah, Frankie was laying in bed.
Ask you for weather updates and stuff.
Yes, people stop me in regularly, both Eastern Canada and Western Canada. People contacting me all the way from Western Canada, Western United States, Europe, Asia.
All right, we got to get to the...
Didn't you establish it's noon?
Pretty girls, dude.
Yes, lots of them. I really love their body.
Yeah, Frank. It is funny when you ask Frankie.
Dude, this dude's a fucking creep.
You ask Frankie, you go, hey, Frankie, you like those girls? I see you at the bars with those girls. And he goes, yes, they all have very pretty bodies and very pretty stomachs, and I like to touch them. And you're like, all right, Frank. You do you, brother. But I think he said something about the Jews before that.
Before and after. You brought he brought it up a few times. It was right when he signed off, too, you asked him.
That wrestling.
Yeah.
To me, all the way from Western Canada, Western United States.
Is it before I asked him about Bret Hart? I noticed when you send me videos, Frankie, that there's like
I thought you asked him again right before he signed off,
on like
too.
board.
See Mayor and whatever
Like at
you're
the
doing
end.
great.
Oh, it's before this.
All right.
On.
I mean, Frankie, a lot of people would find that to be very offensive.
Here we go.
Go back.
Spit.
Not at all. Not.
Can I buy you a drink?
I never buy a plane 9/11 at all.
Okay, fine. All right. I'm trying to help. I just...
Well, then my question is, if you didn't plan it, how would you have done it if you had?
Oh, yeah, we were asking Frankie how he would
done it
plan
at all.
9/11.
I never planned it nor done
Right.
it.
Okay,
Right.
so
But if you were gonna,
Osama bin Laden used airplanes on 9/11. Would you have used planes on 9/11 if you...
You know, I want to pause this for a second.
Okay.
And I want to say something about me. If I may.
You were sober?
I was sober. Yeah, that's sober me versus now me. I when I'm doing these things, I don't think about them.
Okay.
When I go and watch them back, sometimes, is this bad? I watch myself and I go, that was really funny. That's bad, isn't it? You shouldn't watch yourself and go, that was bad. Because like I'm literally asking Frankie McDonald, who's developmentally challenged. But he's an awesome guy. He's a wonderful guy. And he was awesome to call in, and he sends us videos all the time. But I asked Frankie, I go, Osama bin Laden used airplanes on 9/11. If you were to plan 9/11, what would you do? Like, to me, that's funny. To ask Frankie McDonald how he would plan 9/11.
No, but you should be looking back going, that's funny, because you're the one doing a show trying to entertain people. You're supposed to be a different kind of person and look at things different.
So it's okay for me to look at this.
You need to acknowledge, like, I fucking killed it. If you did something funny, you need to...
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Because asking Frankie McDonald how he would plan 9/11 to
Yeah.
me is hilarious.
Yeah.
And it
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
What would you use?
Nothing.
Oh.
I never did it at all. Period.
Frankie denied 9/11.
I've also I've seen you on In Hot Water numerous times.
Here we go.
There it
I've
is.
heard them make some very serious accusations towards
Here goes
you, Frankie.
Frankie.
I've heard that you don't believe. Well, let me ask it this way: how many people died in the Holocaust?
0.
Dude, he doesn't even falter. Like, he doesn't even hesitate. He just goes 0.
I mean, Frankie, a lot of people would find that to be very offensive, and you just spit that number out really quick. Are you sure?
0. I said 0. I said 0.
Okay.
Jesus.
What do you say-
So we're not counting the soldiers?
No, the Holocaust, not
Zero
World War
soldiers.
II.
Just the Holocaust. Just
Zero
the
Just
Holocaust.
the Holocaust. But Frankie, what do you say to the people who say that 6 million people died in the Holocaust?
0.
Shit. I mean, it doesn't sound like it
Hold on,
doesn't
can you
sound
go
like
back to
you're
when you
open
asked?
to even
Go back
discussing
to
this.
the
It's,
very first time you asked him the question. I want to hear how you worded it.
can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
I never buy
that's too
plane
far.
9/11 at all.
Oh, no, he's
Okay,
coming.
fine. All right. I'm trying to help.
Is it?
I just
Well, then my question is, if you didn't plan it, how would you have done it if you had planned it?
how
I
would you?
never done it at all. I never planned it nor done
Right.
it.
Okay,
Right.
so
But if you were gonna,
Osama bin Laden used airplanes on 9/11. Would you have used planes on 9/11 if you planned it?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
What would you use?
Nothing.
Oh.
I never did it at all. Period.
Okay. I've seen you on In Hot Water numerous times. I've heard them make some very serious accusations towards you, Frankie. I've heard that you don't believe. Well, let me ask it this way: how many people died in the Holocaust?
0.
See, it's how you're wording it. No, it's how you're wording it.
What? What did I do wrong?
You're saying how many people died.
Oh, he doesn't see Jews as people. So Frankie doesn't see Jewish people as people.
No, both times you've asked it so far, you've said how many people have died in the Holocaust. He said 0.
Okay.
Next time you ask him how many Jews died, he might get a different answer.
I mean, Frankie, a lot of people would find that to be very offensive, and you just spit that number out really quick. Are you sure?
0. I said 0. I said 0.
Okay. All right.
but so like,
Frankie was almost getting pissed at me.
What do you say?
So we're not counting the soldiers.
No, the Holocaust, not
Zero
World War II.
Just the Holocaust. Just the Holocaust.
Just the Holocaust. But Frankie, what do you say to the
how
people
many
who say
women
that 6
reported
million
missing
people
saw
died
that
in
as
the
the
Holocaust?
last fucking creepy
0.
image as they black out from being strangled?
I even asked him again. I asked Frankie again, how many people died in the Holocaust? And he just goes 0. And I'm like, all right, I can't change his mind, you know?
Yeah, that you can't.
I can't change the guy's mind. Let's go to these texts. We got
Okay.
listener
Ooh,
texts.
Ooh, juicy text.
You ready for some juicy texts?
Oh, I am.
Now that I have you alone, what are your real thoughts on Johnny? I fucking love Johnny.
Johnny's great.
Like, why would I,
We all love Johnny. What the
even if
fuck?
I was lying, why would I change now when I'm on the air? You know?
Because you're drunk.
But I love Johnny. Meet Dan in person at your parents' house. If you do this at all, your parents seem really good at noticing bullshit and emotional traps. Might as well utilize the tools available. I love Dan. Dan's a good guy. Dan wouldn't fuck me over. But I don't think I should get involved.
Yeah, that's a.
I should
diving
not
back
get
in a
involved.
weird way.
I should not get involved with that whole thing. McBuster says Keekums and Gino are scumbags. Good riddance. They don't deserve to be mentioned when the HBO people come knocking about the polycule in a month. No, it's a guy. Okay, the guy, I do have this confirmed. The guy who was contacting me, because
I almost got him.
the guy who was contacting me, I thought he was a phony. I thought he was fake.
Yep.
The guy who was like, I work with a studio who works with Lifetime
Yeah.
to put movies on.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of YouTube drama stuff, and I'm interested in this Ricada thing. You seem to be the only one talking. Would you like to work on a screenplay with me? And would you like to give... He was also asking me to permission to use my identity in said screenplay, and he wanted to work with me on it. And I thought he was full of shit.
Yep.
So I asked him a few questions, and he
Yep.
sent me like all this shit. It turns out he's like a junior producer
Yeah.
who like really wants to move up at his studio, and he feels like him watching the internet dramas finally paid off.
yeah.
And like this
yeah,
is gonna,
no, this one's got some shit.
yeah, and he's like, this is gonna be the one that puts me up to the next level and moves me up at the studio. So this guy wants to use me to like move up at this. I wish I could remember the name of the studio. If he told me, I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I mentioned it.
Yeah.
But he oh wow, Dead Game's got something for me. I got to look it up in Kiwi Farms.
Ooh.
That guy, if he, I'm not against working with the guy. Put it that way. Listen to the conditions under which I had to get something notarized in Minnesota. Okay, there's a lot of pages on Kiwi Farms. I don't have this ready. Can you give me the
specific thing? What was he referring to?
Yeah. Could you send me a link to the exact post on Kiwi Farms of what this is?
Yeah, that would be much more gooder right now than
because right now I'm fishing for this, and I don't know what we're looking for. Did Jersh come up with something? Did old Nell get some? Oh, State of Minnesota versus Kayla Christine Ricada. Okay. Of the office of the county attorney in the state of Minnesota being first duly sworn, says that on August 5th, she served the following documents: state supplemental discovery disclosure number 1 and plea offer by mailing a copy thereof enclosed in an envelope, postage prepaid, and by depositing in the same post office for Kayla Christine Ricada. So Kayla got offered a plea deal. Well, Nick got offered the same thing then. Unless he didn't. Unless he didn't get offered the same thing. Are they not offering Nick the same offer? Is Nick's shit talking costing him? Like they're offering Kayla a plea deal to flip on Nick?
But did that say she sent the plea offer in?
No, the state of Minnesota sent it to her.
Okay.
Guys, right now I'm fishing for a document
there's
right now.
a whole lot of attachments there. Oh.
Now, as far as discovery goes, like, my thing is this, like, I just got a probable cause thing because April and I were talking about a person we're not allowed to talk about on the show. And that came back to bite me in the ass from a couple months ago.
Yes.
Right? And as growing and doing what I'm doing, I have to accept that. I have to own that. April does. April doesn't. It's up to her. But I have to own it. And luckily, what they're doing is going, hey, just don't fucking do that again or we're going to come down on you.
Yeah.
I'm going, okay, that sounds good.
Wasn't I part of some of that?
Yes, you were. You were mentioned in that. So
cool.
They do send you discovery.
Our attorney has to love us.
They do send you discovery for that. But you also know that we don't need to comply with this discovery because we're just going to tell them, look, we did what we did.
Yeah.
You guys have offered us something very good. You have our cooperation.
Yes.
And that's what I'm planning on doing.
Yep.
But it's interesting. It's interesting that Kayla got an offer and not Nick. It looks like they're looking to take Nick down. This says right here, Mr. Ricada has always expressed a healthy skepticism of the government. In a live stream, Mr. Ricada shared on YouTube on June 19th, so the government is watching him.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Ricada spoke to a live audience of 6,000 viewers for the first time since his arrest. In that live stream, he outlined parts of his defense, alleging broad government malfeasance and directly accusing a state social worker named Alicia Sweep of lying under oath, specifically to deprive him of his parental rights. So they're not going to offer him shit, it sounds like. They're going to offer Kayla a better deal because they're like, I want to get this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This guy's, this is kind of what
He's pissed a lot of people off through this.
This is kind of what we theorized. We said he is.
Because he keeps shitting on everybody involved.
They want to nail this motherfucker to the wall because he's being a cunt. Wow. That's interesting. I don't have the rest of this Kayla thing, though. If somebody has. Oh, wow. Listing from leaked ICR supplement, Keno Casino. Defendants, Nick, Kayla, April. Officers, blah, blah, blah. April, paying snow. Oh, that's their comments. I overheard Nicholas Requeta arguing with Chief Deputy Bauman in front of the House, demanding that he receive a copy of the search warrant, which at the time I handed him a copy of the search warrant. I saw him look at it and eventually throw it on the ground. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We knew that.
Is that why Dan wanted to get in touch with me? Because Kayla was offered a deal?
Thinking you're starting to put some pieces together, bud.
Does Dan want me to like work on her behalf
Um,
and say that it was Nick? Does she want... It sounds like they want her to go after Nick because they want him. Could that be why I'm being contacted by Dan? That's interesting.
I'm guessing this has something to do with your...
I can't find it.
message
I still,
today.
I mean, if you guys have the link,
Yeah.
if you guys have the link, great. But otherwise, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's up here. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the YouTube chat. Let's go to some of these some of these super chats. Ryan Bardwell with $5 says, for your last White Claw single 24 ounce. Shane M with $5 says, why beg when someone always comes through on PayPal or Venmo? Well, because if you don't beg, they won't come through.
Yeah.
Restless Tom Gesamondo with $2 says, she didn't backstab. She learned you are an abuser.
You see, they're listening to the show after it's done, and they go, oh, I want to kick in. And then
They're
they
nice
do.
people.
Yeah.
Good old JR with $4.99 says, you'll be fine as long as you don't look like you are jacking it under the table, Aaron. Hobo Chili Recipe with $1.99 says, keep drinking till you're in a coffin, you bum. Hey, Hobo, am I going to see you on Thursday? I'm so fucking excited if you come do the show with me, buddy.
Oh, is he coming Thursday?
I hope so. Aaron the Nutless Wonder Boy becoming a steel toe bro. Thank you. Dustin with $1.99. Is Cuckold Studio. Is this? No, this. It's up there.
What?
It's up there.
Okay.
Citizen M says, it's difficult for you to open that door again, but that's because it's worth doing. You owe it to those 5 children. Well, I don't even know what it's about. I mean, Dan might want to call me a motherfucker, but he would have done that already.
Probably. Oh, shit.
Kayla Requeta has been offered a plea deal. So they want her to flip on Nick, because if Nick hasn't been offered the same thing, then they want her to flip on Nick. Mm-hmm. All right. Plea deal by mailing a copy thereof in an... Oh, that's it.
Yep.
So we don't have more pages from this?
Well, maybe the plea deal is confidential.
It turns out the affidavit of service in the case docket for Kayla's case associated with the recent discovery disclosure mentions that Kayla has been offered a plea deal, which was mailed simultaneously to the discovery disclosure. There's no affidavit of service associated with the corresponding discovery disclosure for Nick, making it unclear. So they haven't offered Nick anything.
What's the date on the document?
August 5th.
So that is like within the last few days. Okay.
Last 2 days.
Yeah.
So they did not offer Nick the same plea deal. They want Kayla to flip on Nick.
Good.
That might be why Dan got in touch with me.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. So, like, what does that mean? Does that mean that Dan's going to, like, put me to the torch and be like, you and her team up and she gets this plea deal and you take him down? I don't know if I want to. Like, I'm out.
Think about the Lifetime movie, though.
Oh, the Lifetime movie. Oh. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
I don't know. I think you should.
I love Dan. I might just contact him because out of respect.
You
out of
should
respect to
assess
him.
the situation tomorrow, sir.
You're saying I'm too drunk to do it now.
You should assess the situation tomorrow, sir.
McBuster says Melton is spending days on this headbutting allegation, but all he has to go on is April's word. Melton is deflecting from all the 10-year-old sex jokes. It's there for Chris Hansen to see. That's true. Wow. I don't know. It's interesting. That's all I'll say. It's fucking fast. Oh, yeah, you go ahead and sneeze.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is when I was coming home tonight from golf, I was like, boy, I hope there wasn't a Kiwi Farms revelation today and that I can just fucking, fuck off and do the show for no money.
Yeah, it really doesn't happen when you don't want it to.
It really doesn't. Let's go. I'm sorry, Sam. I've been keeping you on hold. Go ahead, buddy.
Just so you know, you make Frankie look very slim and full-headed.
What?
You make Frankie look slim,
Oh.
and you also make him look like he has a full head of hair.
That's hurtful.
Yeah.
That actually
I'm
hurts.
just kidding.
That hurts
I'm
my
just
feelings.
kidding. That's Matt. That's Matt.
Oh, thank you. That's much better.
Oh, thanks. Fuck off.
Don't worry, I'm not texting him.
Okay.
Someone says, talk about walls, faggot.
Harry Balls 2024, yo.
Oh, man. This is fucking crazy.
Hand me that roll of tissue there.
Oh,
I gotta blow my schnoz after that
There you
fucking
go.
sneeze.
this is fucking wild. Like, I'm on the air right now, buzzed from golf and lunch, not knowing how to process all this. What are the odds that what Dan wants to talk to me about has to do with what Kayla got offered?
I'd say really fucking good. I'm guessing it's up there. I don't know.
Fuck. I don't want to get involved. I guess they're going to ask me to be a witness.
Well, I mean, that was already a possibility.
Helgi says, is this going to be a marathon show? I think we need a 10th anniversary marathon show. How about Thursday morning we do the marathon show? Like, we have a normal goal, but we drag it out over like 6 hours. We just do a
that kind of
show.
marathon.
That could be
I'm
fun.
I'm not participating in no marathon show tonight.
Day One Salt says they will roll Nick and take the home, let Kayla leave with all the kids and nowhere to go. Nah. I don't think they'll do that. The state clearly made this case at this difficult level. I think they took away the easy button from Nick with this move of separate deals. Yeah, I mean, I think he's pissed them off.
Oh, yeah. You think?
Because it seems like in these documents we're seeing that they're like, Nick said this about us, Nick said this about Alicia Sweep. So they're like, we're going to offer Kayla a deal and they're going to offer April a deal. They're not going to offer him a deal because he's been a cunt.
One of those two that are going to get a deal offered is going to fuck it up. My prediction. My prediction is one may take the deal. The other one, they're going to listen to Nick.
This is interesting.
Just a hunch.
This is fascinating shit. I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready to be confronted with this on air. The internet's a weird place. Man, the internet is toxic as fuck.
That's why I love doing this
I
show.
never had to do shit like this on radio.
And then I leave it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nick the Milkman with $5 says, Aaron, if you don't help take Nick down, Kino Casino will berate you to no end. Well, if I can help Ashton.
Okay.
If I can help Ashton.
And what's that do?
Positive claps. Positive claps. If I can help Ashton, I'm a happy guy.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
What?
Let me say this.
Yeah.
You do not improve.
Uh-huh.
This self-improvement kick that I'm on,
Uh-huh.
you don't get better running from your past.
Okay.
You got to confront it and put it to bed. That's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
You confront it. You put it to bed. Dustin with $4.99 says, a Lifetime original, the swinger, cuckold, and internet grifter, the Aaron Emholt story. Hey, wait a minute. I think that guy's talking about me. What a fucked up night this turned into, huh?
Just a little bit.
Hold on, I'm just responding.
Uh-huh. You go ahead and respond there, sir. We'll just sit here and wait.
Aaron is not the kind of human being to leave someone behind. I know he's going to do the right thing. Do you know how many people, like, in terms of the right thing,
Uh-huh.
you know how many people in my life I would ask and how many different answers I would get?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people I would ask, is this the right thing to do? And they'd be like, stay fucking away from it. And I could ask someone else and they would be like, you see this thing through till the end? You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, bro. Fly High says copied right from the post. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just that cover letter.
Yep.
Huh. So it's not what the plea deal is. How did people fucking get that? So weird.
It might be that some of the stuff is filed under just public knowledge, but maybe the details of the plea deal are confidential.
I'm going to let Citizen M be my spiritual advisor.
You know what I think? I mean,
I think that you should go back to Greenbow, Alabama. Go ahead.
You got your kids that are, to worry about, and you want to limit your involvement, but you would potentially be a witness anyways. I think you need to take all things into account here. Maybe consult other parties who are involved with your children.
Should I talk to our lawyer?
Lawyer might not be a bad idea.
Talk to our lawyer?
Yeah.
Our lawyer wants me off his payroll so fucking bad. He's just like, really? You and Ashley still? Thought this shit was over with, bro. What's going on? We got a great lawyer, though. Can't shit on my lawyer, but
I just love that somehow you and I get together doing a show thing. We end up with the same lawyer. Now we're on the same document named together.
Right? Hobo Chili Recipe says, Aaron, I will give you $100 if you just turn around and punch Matt in the face.
How about fuck you?
That'd be kind of fun, actually.
Oh,
don't discount it out of hand.
It wouldn't be fun.
Hobo, if the $100 comes, then I'll punch Matt in the face.
No, you won't.
What?
Shut up.
All right, fine. The plea deal has discovery from the state. You are sure to be in it, but under what light? Well, I was a suspect when they raided the house.
Yeah,
that's why they called me. They called me. They said, you're a suspect. I said, I'll come in and talk to you. What do you need to know? Day One Salt says, we like drunk Aaron. We should tip. Yeah, you guys should. If you like drunk Aaron, you should definitely throw a few bucks in. There are no goals tonight. Helgi with $10 says, Matadors rise.
Hell, you tip him enough, you might get this multiple times a week.
Yeah, you guys throw in shitloads of money while I'm
Enable
tipsy.
his drinking. Come on. Be a bunch of fucking enablers. Pour that money in.
Oh, this got fucked up, dude. This got really weird. This whole Ricada thing just got really fucking weird because
it's always weird. Dude,
yeah,
it's
but
not
now
gonna stop being weird until the case is actually done.
But did you see them trying to split them up and like work them against each other?
You act like that's not what they do.
Well, like it even says in the document, they're like, Nick's been a cunt to us.
Yeah.
Nick's been a piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
And we were all telling Nick at the time, we're like, dude, they're going to use this against you. They're going to use you being a cunt against you. And he was like, you guys, I know better than everyone else.
Exactly. He knows better. Don't worry about it. He fucking knows better. Great. Now he's learning.
And now his wife gets a plea deal and he gets jack shit.
I wonder how good that plea deal is, dude. I wonder if it's something that makes her go,
here's the deal.
I'm fucking out.
Is it a coincidence that he contacted me a day after that came out? It's not, is it? He wants me to try and convince her to.
80% chance that's what it is. Fuck. I'd say 80. I'm not going to go 100% chance. No, it could be something else.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call him tonight.
No, you should not call him tonight.
Wow. If he's the man I think he is, and he is, he's a solid dude. He's calling me to be like, I want her to take this deal. And the problem is, like, she probably, like, with all the stuff I've been saying, she ain't got no love lost for me anymore.
Right.
So he's thinking, like, tell her to take this deal. She ain't going to listen to me. I already told her to take this deal before this deal ever existed. I told her when she got arrested. I said, get the fuck out of there.
I'm not asking if they're loaded, but do they have the means to help her?
Yeah.
As far as her getting the fuck out, having
she could
somewhere
go. She's like April. She could go live with them and rebuild her life.
Good. That might be what it's about. They might want to know some details. They might want to know. It could be something as simple as, where the fuck can we take her? Like, what can we do? How can we do this? Or, oh, dude, no, we need your help with X, Y, and Z. You don't know. You're speculating right now.
My thing is,
and you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to find out. And you're going to sleep like shit tonight. Unless you drink a lot, and then you're going to be dog shit on the show in the morning.
My thing is this.
That's what you think.
I'm getting pretty drunk.
What's your thing? You're sipping on a summer shandy. How are you getting drunker?
You're drinking Windex beer. Shut the fuck up. I'll call my lawyer tomorrow. I'll see what he thinks, and I'll do what he says because he hasn't steered me wrong.
That guy does not steer you wrong.
He's the best. I have the best lawyer in anybody's
He is the
situation.
fucking best. And by the way, when you want to talk about fucking like taking my advice, I've done shit before talking to my lawyer or our lawyer, explained to him what I did, and he goes, yeah, no, you handled that fucking perfectly. I wouldn't have told you to do it any fucking differently.
Yeah,
you
nice.
fucking nailed it. Multiple times. It was, yep, you fucking, it's exactly what you should have done. Yep, perfect. Wait till tomorrow. Call. This is a call him first before you call the other guy.
Now, Hobo Chili Recipe is offering me $200 to punch you in the face.
We don't need to punch me.
I mean, say
Fuck,
that.
why do I have to get
Matt?
punched?
Oh no, Matt! I will give you $200 to punch Aaron in the face.
I like money.
All right, Citizen M. Here's what I say: you send me a private message and you tell me what I should do, buddy. You're my spiritual advisor. It's Citizen M, baby. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I've been drinking a bit.
You have not. No way.
I'm gonna go piss.
Are you?
You're gonna take over.
You gonna come back?
I'm gonna come back.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Here's my thing, boys and girls.
This chat's gonna fucking go.
It is our
bananas when
it
you're
is our
gone.
10th anniversary show. I'm drunk. I've been having lunch with people and golfing with people. I know that sounds like leisure, but I've been getting some shit done.
Have you?
I have.
Okay.
And that's why we're having a goal of 0, because people always bitch like, you golf so much, you shouldn't ask your audience for money. And I'm saying, you're right. We're not asking for anything tonight. You throw it in, it goes towards tomorrow. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more drunk streaming. You want to go? Oh, Rumble chat is right.
Yeah, the one that's actually moving. Yeah.
Here we go. All right, guys.
He's going to vomit. Nah, he ain't that drunk yet.
Oh no, I'm not anywhere near. I'm gonna go do. Karaoke though.
Are you?
Yeah, after the show.
Really good call on a Tuesday night.
I'm living the life.
Yeah, you are.
Somebody pour me a drink. Somebody.
Matt, seen any good movies lately? No, I don't watch movies. Remember? Oh boy, cocaine makes your stress lower. Well, booze makes Aaron fuzzy. I don't know what it does for his stress, but it definitely makes him fuzzy. Go below a quick line. Nah, I don't think that's what he's going to do. Been saying that. No outcome. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, that money you spend on golfing should go to your children. I will say Aaron does spend money on his children. His children have everything they need. They're well taken care of. They have a great fucking time. And honestly, if you watch that man with his children, he's a great father. Like, he does really good. Matt, tell us everything. What do you want to know? Uh-oh. Aaron, your phone's ringing and I can't answer it. Aaron won't let me answer his phone. He has it. How much for the Gen 1 toe shirt? That I will never sell. I'm not getting rid of that, sir. Ever see The Lost Weekend? No, I have not. I feel like Aaron's having a lost Tuesday night right now that he's not realizing is going to be lost. If you give $200 to put a whoopee cushion full of oatmeal on his seat. Well, I don't have a whoopee cushion or oatmeal cooked ready to be put in a fucking whoopee. What kind of fucking request is that, McBuster? Like, a whoopee cushion full of oatmeal? What? Call Johnny. Tell him to come over. Smoke weed. I'll give you $100. Hey, Johnny's got to come over and smoke weed. This guy will give me $100. The cops are calling. That's what this guy says. Who the fuck is this? Oh, you didn't answer.
This is the guy calling. I told you to pot down the phone one.
Oh, I didn't want to. It was entertaining. And plus, I couldn't hear you because I have headphones on and you're yelling from upstairs. How's it going?
There is a Gen 1 steel toe shirt for sale on eBay, says Vidam. Did you put your fucking...
No, I didn't. Is there really? That'd be awesome. Someone should go buy that.
Karaoke here or beers and fire on your deck? You choose. Beer and fire, but
karaoke first.
right.
You've been drinking. How do you not go karaoke?
Right. Somebody pour me a drink. Somebody bum me a
Dude,
smoke.
I'm going to take one of these for my Jeep.
What? Stickers?
Yeah, I'm taking a sticker for my Jeep.
Attaboy.
I ain't got one on my Jeep. I need one on my Jeep. Fucking Grinch has one on her van. I ain't got one on my Jeep.
They wanted you to spit on my chair?
They want me to take a whoopee cushion and fill it with cooked oatmeal. I'm like, where am I going to get all this shit, assholes? Like, I got whoopee cushions and oatmeal laying around.
Awful. Matthew Q with $1 says, I went through worse as a juvenile. I 100% believe that they are trying to get people to bury Nick, and even with him getting buried and pleading guilty, it will not be more than a couple of years with treatment and good time.
Yeah, but he'll have to stop being a cunt even when in prison. Do you think he has that in him?
No.
Or is it once he gets sober, maybe
He doesn't know
won't be a
how
cunt?
not to be a cunt.
Wait, but no, is him sober not a cunt?
Dude, can I tell you something right now?
What?
I'm going to say some real shit.
Yeah?
We might cut this episode short, too, because I am getting kind of drunk. And we asked you guys for $0.
Zero.
You guys are very
$0 roonies.
Helgi says, Beer and Fire was the title of my last hit single. Citizen M actually gave some good advice just recently.
Okay. What were you going to tell me?
That was it.
I don't think it was.
That was it. I don't have the ability to be anything but real at the moment.
And that could be a problem, you're saying?
I wish people wouldn't have told me about this plea deal shit. You know what I said yesterday about like going behind the curtain and how hard it is to come back from behind the curtain?
Yes. You're talking to someone who understands.
I have to,
different level, but understands.
I have to tell you how I really feel right now.
Okay.
If there's a chance she can get the fuck out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And that she can be a mother to her children, I would be willing to help. But then I want nothing to fucking do with anybody.
Yeah.
Forever and ever and
like
ever.
Just get the help, get it established.
You know what I want it to be? I want it to
Help
be
the
Polly.
deal-
I
help
want it
the-
to be Polly and Goodfellas, where he gives the roll of money to Henry and he goes, now I have to turn my back to you.
Yeah.
That's what I want it to be. I'm like, here's what I'll do. I'll do what you guys want me to do. Here you go.
Yep.
Because I know you want to do better, but you don't have the ability. I want this to be your ability to do better. And now I got to turn my back to you.
No,
Hey,
that's
let's
understandable. You
let's
can't-
listen to this.
You can't get deep in.
Call
no.
from Bel Air Motor
Ah!
to send a
Hello, how are you, sir?
Yes, hello. Hi, sir. Hi, hello. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I
You're
would like
welcome.
you to keep drinking. Shut up, you bastard. Listen, I want you to keep drinking. I'd like to see you get drunk and maybe some alcohol poisoning. Thank you.
Well, I mean, you're seeing him drunk. You're just not seeing the alcohol poisoning.
Thank you, Hobo Chili Recipe. I really appreciate that. She won't let April have the chance to get at the trust fund money. She will stay.
What's staying in, dude?
You know how much it's going to piss Nick off, though, that they are offering other people to turn on him?
But you know what you didn't get today? What wasn't in Kiwi Farms?
What wasn't in Kiwi
A
Farms?
deal for anybody the fuck else.
Right.
Nobody.
Just Kayla.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's an offer for her to get I guarantee it's an offer for her to get the fuck out with minimal consequences.
'Cause, like,
prove
them-
she stays clean and get her fucking kids back.
And them writing about Nick shitting on people and stuff like that is proof that they're like, we're going to treat him different because he's been a cunt.
And they already gave
Or maybe they
already
also
gave a
see
chance-
what the rest of us see and they're like, he's the fucking problem.
and they already gave a chance to April and she went right the fuck back.
Yeah, they should throw the book at her.
Maybe they said fuck her and her plea deal because
Maybe
of-
they think Kayla's the only one.
Yeah. And also and it might have nothing to do with April. It could just be because you got Nick and Kayla and the kids. They want one of them to be there for the kids. They know it ain't going to be Nick.
True. He doesn't care.
So if you can give Kayla a deal and she can get the fuck out and get her kids back in a reasonable amount of time and do nothing over the top, just get fucking clean and have a pathway to normal life again. Like, yeah, that'd be a great fucking deal.
Mr. Nobody calling it Law and Order Toe. Boom, boom. All right, enough of this. Let's go on to something else because I don't want to think about this.
Harry Balls.
Harry Ball, what do you think about that? So Tim Walz is now the vice presidential candidate to Kamala Harris.
Yes, Harris Walls, Harry Balls. We need the meme. Somebody make it. I'm not that talented.
What do you think?
I think so. You know what? I'm excited for the Democrats to rig the election so we can tank this country faster than everybody thought was even fucking possible. So the entire fucking nation can experience Tim fucking Walz for themselves.
You know what's funny about Tim Walz being the candidate now?
That he's an actual fucking communist?
This is funny.
Okay.
Day
What's
one
funny?
salt, toe in order.
Don't worry.
Bung, bung. Wow, steel toe merch sent me to this seller. Jesus, I can't look at that. Jesus fucking Christ. That's not funny. That's just an oral sex joke. The thing about Tim Walz being the VP nominee is that everybody hears Minnesota Democrat and they think like farmer Democrat, old school. No, he's a Metro Democrat.
Yeah.
He's a New York, California. He's baby Newsom. He's baby, what was his name? Cuomo in New York. He followed everything those fucking guys did on COVID. He is a far lefty sack of shit.
There's an actual quote. I heard the recording of
quote?
him. Quote.
Did it keep you warm?
Quote. No, not a quote. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I misspoke. He literally said, one man's socialism is another man's neighborliness.
What? No, that's not the quote.
Fucking Google it. Get on the fucking Googler. Do the thing.
Tim Walz, socialism.
One man's socialism.
Socialism, quote. White dudes for Kamala. Oh, God, no. You have to understand what caused 55 things to know about. It's going to be hard for me to find this quote. You're positive that this is a quote? Because I trust you if you say you're positive.
What's this white dudes for Kamala?
You want to watch this? Oh, God, this fucking queeb.
The anti-Tommy Tuberville, I guess. So it's good to see you. Mitch Landreau, good to see you. Any place you're at, I'm here. JB Pritzker and this whole group. Following Josh Gad, I am now complete, Josh. This was it. I'm going to echo that message of hope. My oldest daughter's name is Hope. And that's because my wife and I spent 7 years trying to get pregnant, needed fertility treatments, things like IVF.
My fucking cum doesn't work right.
No, dude, it's this one. I Googled it. We're going to hear it in here.
Are we? Oh, it's in this
I think
clip?
we're going to hear it in this clip.
Things that they would ban. And so once again, I keep talking about this idea. You're right. These guys are the anti-freedoms. I grew up in a small town, 400 people.
I was raised in a small town, taught to fear Jesus in a small town.
Yeah, by the way, he also signed the bill to spend all your
I was golfing with a TaylorMade.
The wonderful surplus we have that we get fucking pennies back on.
How much you get back out of that, by the way?
Oh, I got fucking nothing. But that's a whole nother
Why
story.
was that?
Because someone else. That being said, sign the bill to put tampon machines in boys' bathrooms in high schools.
He's big on the trans shit.
Oh, is he ever?
He is. He probably thinks that his favorite boxer is that chick who's beating the shit out of people right now.
Yeah, I found
24 kids in the class, 12 cousins, and I hear
and they're all
Katie
fucking
Vance trying to talk about what a small town is. There's one golden rule in a small town. Those of you who are from a small town,
don't fuck your cousins until they're second cousins. That's the rule.
Mind your own damn business. We don't need it. I don't know who's asking for this crazy stuff that they're pushing. Who's asking to ban birth control? Who's asking to raise the price of insulin? I'm a Legion.
Nobody's asking to ban birth control or raise the price of insulin. If anything, Republicans want more birth control because they want you queers to stop having fucking abortions.
Yeah, we don't want 8.5-month abortions. That's what we don't want.
We'd rather a woman just take a birth control pill like a responsible adult rather than stab a fucking baby in the head with scissors.
Scrape the thing out 3 months into it. Fine. Whatever. That's on you. You deal with that shit.
I was talking with someone about this at lunch today.
Yeah.
about like not giving a shit about politics and like not wanting to lose friends and family members over it, and about how everyone else seems to want to. And I said, pick a contentious topic.
Mm-hmm.
And they said abortion. And I went, okay. I don't care enough about abortion. Like, I don't value what I think about abortion enough to like lose a friend or lose a family member. Like, if someone says to me, I think it's a woman's right to choose, I go, all right, fine. If someone else go, it's murder, you're killing a baby, I go, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand like this whole country fighting each other over abortion, especially when most of the people arguing about abortion aren't people who are going to get pregnant anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
If we could just remove it from politics, that'd be fucking great.
I'm not going to knock anybody up right now.
Let's get back to figuring out what makes me not go spend half my fucking paycheck at the goddamn grocery store.
That would be nice. Going to Aldi. I figured it out for you.
Okay, I'm going to try that.
Going to Aldi.
Going to
Club
Walmart.
member, and none of the dudes there are asking to cut veterans benefits like Project 2025 does. So look, that's not where folks are at. I represented a rural district. Donald Trump won it by 15 points in 2016 when I won. Those are folks that want a fair shot. We need to point out to this. The reason rural America hurts is because robber barons like these guys have come in.
Robber barons. Wow, we're going back to like early 1900s lingo. By the way, Governor Tim Walz is essentially a communist.
No, he's a literal communist.
When he was asked about rural Minnesota, he goes, there's nothing there but rocks and cows. Like he is the picture of liberals who don't give a fuck about small town people.
Yeah.
He is that guy. And also, he's a crony capitalist. Remember when everything was shut down for COVID?
Yeah.
And then they opened the largest candy store down in Jordan, Minnesota.
Only the fucking candy store.
And I've been in that candy store before. It is packed. It is wall to wall. It is shoulder to shoulder. And the only reason it got to open, do you remember?
It's a relative of his.
It's a friend of his that donated a shitload of money to his campaign.
Yeah.
You got to open the largest candy store in Minnesota.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, if you ran a fucking mom and pop jewelry store, you couldn't open.
You had a hard time getting to the fucking grocery store.
Yeah. He's a piece of shit. Like,
He's
if you guys
garbage. He let Minneapolis fucking burn.
If you guys want to know about Tim Walz the next few days, listen to Steel Toe, because we've been covering this motherfucker from the day he got in there. He's a piece of shit. He sucks. He's terrible. Everyone outside of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Duluth, and Rochester hate this fucking guy.
Yeah.
They think he's the biggest piece of shit ever.
In there. These are the guys that take money out of our public schools for private schools to give vouchers to people who are already going to private school.
No, they don't. They give vouchers to people who don't want to get stuck in the fucking public school system. They give fucking vouchers to poor black families so their kids don't get shot and stabbed in a fucking public school. We should be giving everybody's tax dollars back and giving every kid a voucher so he can go to a private school.
Look at the graph, the thing to the side there. Look at the top number.
3 million.
Look at the bottom number.
2,960. Oh, 2,960.
Look at how much red there is compared to blue. Does that match up?
That's so they can make it look like they're raising lots of money.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're really telling the truth, aren't they?
They undermine the basic social safety net that makes this country great. So when I hear you on here, I heard Josh talking about hope. That is exactly right. That's what we need. And then coupled with that, because my wife reminds me of this. She said,
Can I let me tell you something else about this guy.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something else about Tim Walz. You hear how fast he's talking and like how panicky he's talking?
Yeah.
He's not ready for the national spotlight. He's used to like going to county fairs in Minnesota and talking to those people about cows and shit.
Yeah.
He's not a good public speaker. Like in terms of nationally.
Yeah.
You know, like JD Vance, you watch him, he's like the cock of the walk. He's got a lot of swagger. And I'm not a big JD Vance guy, but like he's got a lot of confidence.
Yep.
Tim Walz just seems like he's trying really hard to convince you of something. To me. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about him when he talks, but I get desperate. You know those meat salesmen who come to your house with the truck and they're like, oh, we don't have enough refrigeration in the truck. We're going to lose this meat and we oversold. And would you like to get some? We'll sell it at
I thought you
cost.
lived in a nice neighborhood.
I've seen it before at my buddy's house.
Oh, okay.
And when I lived in Sauk Rapids.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in Sauk Rapids, and I live there.
I lived on Stone Ridge Road, and one of them
Don't know where that is.
Look at the marbling on this meat, yo. And they come up to you, and they're like, yeah, we got to sell it for cost.
Uh-huh.
He's got the attitude
Nice
of that
story.
kind of salesman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The white. There's I get what you're saying though. Yeah. There's
You said nice story before.
No. There's dudes that drive around in a white van that sell speakers. They got the same kind of story.
Yes.
Oh, we got these speakers and the warehouse messed up and we accidentally got double the order and we can't bring them back because blah blah blah. Here's the list and it's a fucking scam. They're garbage.
That's who I'm talking
The
about.
white van speaker deal is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks they got a good deal on that, you got scammed.
Tim Walz is selling meat.
Yeah.
Said hope is the most powerful word in the universe, but it's not a damn plan. We need a plan to win, and that's what you guys are doing. That's what smashing that button does. That's what's calling. And again,
Is he doing a smash that like and subscribe button bit?
He's kind of sounds that way.
Is Tim Walz Aiden Ross now?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I want a Cybertruck from Aiden Ross. I'm wondering if I say like and subscribe.
this is preaching to the choir, but the choir needs to sing. The choir needs to sing. This is our moment.
I knew you Democrats were gay.
This is not just transformational for one election. This is transformational for several generations. But here's the thing that I take a responsibility for.
Being a homosexual. Dude, does this guy inspire anyone? Like, I know we've seen him for like 8 years now.
Yeah.
So we're like used to his horse shit. But does anyone see this guy? And by the way, could you be more Midwestern? Could you be more the fucking what do you call it? The stereotype of a Minnesotan. He's sunburnt as fuck in August. And then if you watched him in February, he'd be
In the
white as a
background,
ghost.
in the background though, he's got the wood like siding look with the brick.
He's fucking
It's just
sunburnt as shit because he's a Norwegian who fucking doesn't handle the sun well. See,
Well,
us
it's just
Germans,
his white bushy eyebrows.
see, there's two types of people in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Are you a German or a Swede?
I might be both. I'm like this weird mix.
I'm 65% German.
I know there's some German in me.
We just tan.
I know there's a bunch of German in me.
Yeah, Germans just tan.
Yeah.
The Swedes, they're so fucking great. Those Scandinavians, they go out in the sun and they just turn red like a tomato right away. It's so fucking cool. And then when you get to like November, they're white as a sheet.
Nice.
They're white as a ghost. Whereas Germans,
white pride, yo.
yeah, Germans kind of hold their color a little bit.
It needed fertility treatments, things like IVF, things that they
You
would
went
ban.
way
And
back somehow. You went way back. You're at 28
wow.
seconds. You're like
by
halfway
15
through.
points in 2016 when I won. Those are folks that there are asking
the
to cut
counter
veterans
was up more.
benefits
You
like
gotta
Project
go ahead a little more.
2025 does.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, because the counter bumped
We need
up.
to point out to this. The reason rural America hurts is because robber barons like these guys
Yeah,
that
robber
come in
barons,
there.
yeah.
These are the guys that take money out of our public schools for private schools to give vouchers to people already going
Slow
to private
down.
school. They undermine the basic social safety net that makes this country
No, they
great.
don't.
So when I hear you on here, I heard Josh talking about hope. That is exactly right. That's what we need. And then coupled with that, because my wife reminds me of this. She's
You're impotent.
You know what? Your wife should stay the fuck out of politics because women don't belong there.
What I love about
said it, yes.
what I love about Tim Walz is that he's talking so fast, like he's not good at this. Like, I love when our small town guys, like our little Midwestern
he has
governors,
to talk fast and not give other people a chance to call him out.
I just love when our little small state governors get into the national scene.
Yeah.
There's like, you can tell the difference between being a governor and being a senator. Like, if I were to ever run for president, I think I'd pick a senator because they're used to like that. Like, you see when people go to Senate hearings, like all these senators like show off.
Yeah.
And they like when they're grilling people, like they do that. Whereas if you're a governor,
Showboating.
Yeah, you're used to going to with Princess Kay of the Milky Way to a county fair. You're like, everybody, we got the cows over here, we got the horses over here, we got the like. They don't know how to do that good speaking thing.
Right.
Like, look at all the good speakers that we've had as presidents. Obama was a senator. Kennedy was a senator. Reagan was a governor of California, but that doesn't count because Reagan was a Hollywood actor also. So he knew how to speak. But like all these guys, like Nixon was in Congress. They had to go to Washington to learn how the game works. Tim Walz is coming from Podunk fuck Minnesota. And he's talking like a fucking auctioneer and it looking like a tomato.
But he has the advantage because he's running it like California, so he's got that going for him.
People are going to look at him like, oh, he's a Midwesterner, isn't he? No, he's a fucking retard. I hate him.
He said hope
The
is
only reason he's governor is because the Minnesota Republicans nominate dipshits. Like they nominated that Scott, the COVID conspiracy doctor. As much as COVID was bullshit, like that guy was way over the top.
Yeah.
Scott. Oh God, I can't even remember.
That's what I don't get is why do we not have better options from either side?
Well, that's how I feel about like Trump. Like people ask me, who are you voting for? And I'm like, Trump. They go, how could you vote for Trump? I'm like, because that's the fucking option you gave me.
That's it.
I remember my wallet being fatter when he was in, so I'll take him. You know?
I remember no fucking wars when he was in.
If you would have offered me Tulsi Gabbard, I'd have chose that. If you would have offered me Rand Paul, I would have chose that. But you gave me Trump or Kamala. I'm taking Trump.
Is the most powerful word in the universe, but it's not a damn plan. We need a plan to win, and that's what you guys are doing. That's what smashing that button does. That's what's calling. And again, this is preaching to the choir, but the choir needs to sing. The choir needs to sing. This is our moment. This is not just transformational for one election. This is transformational for several.
Well, you and I agree on that because if you and Kamala win, you're going to give illegals all votes.
Yeah.
And then, it's going to be transformational.
I've been informed, by the way, I'm half German and half Polish. German and Polish.
I'm having a hard time deciding if you're human.
Several generations. But here's the thing that I take responsibility for. We're
I'm
not
gay.
in this alone. The rest of the world needs us to be here. These guys throwing our NATO allies under the bus, the idea that they don't care what happens in the rest of the world,
No,
not
we don't
addressing
care.
climate change that's going
We
to
don't want World War
impact
III, you fucking asshole.
communities that are less fortunate than anyone else.
You ain't got nothing to
Those
worry
are the
about.
things it has to do. We have communities that are going to pay the price because we don't address it. Here's the great news. How often in 100 days do you get to change the trajectory of the world? How often?
He's going to suck as a vice presidential candidate. He's remarkably unlikable.
Yeah, just hopefully. But you want to find the quote?
Is it? Oh, is it in this?
It's in this one. It's the same background.
He was boring the shit out of me.
I know, but I found it. I have it
How often
here.
in 100 days do you
It's
get
the
to do
same
something that's
background
going
of
to
his
impact
house.
generations to come? And how often in the world do you make that
Unless they
bastard
cut
wake
it
up
short.
afterwards and know that a black woman kicked his ass and sent him on the road?
Jesus. So now we got black women kicking a guy's ass. So race matters now. So race doesn't matter when it comes to like crime and shit like that, but race matters when it comes to electing a president. Okay.
I did send it to you in case it ain't in here.
And you know that's something that guy's going to have to live with for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So I got to tell all of you, please do what you can. Please talk. Look, I got Florida Man as a brother. We all got him in our family.
What?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Who the fuck is Florida Man? Like, I know the Florida Man thing, but
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? I got Florida Man as a brother.
No, he's a Republican.
Yeah, Florida Man's definitely
Bro,
Republican, yo.
I'm sorry, dude. Florida man, if he can pull his dick out of that gator's mouth, is voting for Trump.
Yeah.
But these are our neighbors and our relatives. And at heart, they're good people. They're not mean-spirited. They're not small. They're not petty like they hear on stage.
What if they want to vote for Trump, though? What would you say about him then?
They're angry. They're confused. They're frustrated. They feel like they got left behind sometimes.
Really?
But we can get out there.
Maybe the last 3.5 fucking years.
By who? By who? And also, that's so condescending to be like your neighbors and your brothers who want to vote for Trump. They're just lost and they don't understand.
Yeah.
They're just dumb.
They just don't get it.
It couldn't be that they want different things than you. No. And that's possible. Like, if I understand why a college kid would vote Democrat. I get that.
Because they've grown up their whole life with socialism. That's why.
Not only that, but it
Children
also
only know socialism.
But it also benefits them. Like, they're going to be poor. They're not going to make a lot of money. This party also wants to pay off your student debt.
Yeah.
Like, who wouldn't say yes to that? You know what I mean? So I understand why a college kid would be a Democrat. I'm going to end up voting for Trump. I'm not going to look at that college kid and go, you're just confused and stupid and retarded.
I am.
I'm going to look at that college kid and I'm going to go, no, I understand why you're voting that way.
No, tell me he's fucking retarded.
I know you are. But like, I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, you know, I have a family, I have children, and I depend on the economy and everything else. And, and
exactly.
I need to be stronger.
All the reasons I'm going to list when I say, here's why you're retarded.
It's going to be stronger under Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that as a college student, you want your student loans paid for and you want an easier ride. I get that. I just can't vote for that because it usually comes at the cost of me.
Notice how this meter is magically filling up during his interview?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Reach out, make the case. And for one thing,
I gave him $4,000. That's why I'm not asking for a goal tonight. I donated too much to Tim Walz.
don't ever shy away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborliness. Just
oh boy.
That's not an old clip. That's now. That's
one
happening
person's
now.
socialism is another person's neighborliness.
I fucking told us so.
Here's the thing: if you're being
fucking told us so.
If you're being neighborly, there's not a government agent sticking a fucking gun in your face when you're being neighborly. You're just helping your neighbor bag their leaves.
Same point I heard someone else making. Very true. Which is the only. It's just why that comes up. That's exactly why.
I'm going to tell you
the government is there forcing you to be socialist. The government is not there forcing you to be fucking neighborly.
I'm going to tell you this. I don't mind socialism. I mind someone enforcing socialism at the point of a gun.
Yeah.
Here's a great example.
Yeah.
You know that party we had a couple Saturdays ago?
Yeah.
That was socialism. My neighbor and I got together. I bought pork shoulder. I had the smoker.
Yeah.
He bought the buns. He bought the cheese. He bought the sandwich stuff. He bought the sides and all that stuff. I brought the yard games and all that. And we had 3 or 4 different yards where shit was going on. Then we went over to our neighbor's yard and they were having a beanbag tournament. We did that. We drank tequila together and we turned it into this 3 or 4 house party. And it was because we voluntarily decided to pool our resources together. Is the minute that comes from the point of a gun, meaning government, that's where it's fucked up.
You just made his point, but you used logic.
Right. Yes.
Socialism
is neighborliness. Yes.
That was neighborliness.
Yes.
It becomes socialism when it becomes at the point of the fucking gun.
And the government is the gun. I don't care how nice the government is being. It's still a gun.
Because there's some elitist fuck at the top who they got a great fucking living and there's always the elitist in power.
Yeah.
Just do the damn work. So I got to tell you, when I see this, it lifts me up. I'm inspired. I see it.
So I can stand on
again,
mountains.
anti-Tommy Tuberville. This is the first day of
lifts you up
football.
all right financially. You ain't got shit to worry about if socialism takes in effect. You fuck.
I don't think I like him.
There's words I want to say that I probably
I don't think I'm a Tim
on
Walz
the internet.
guy. I want to sing karaoke right about now.
There's things that are like treasonous with what he's saying, and then the penalties for treason.
Well, he's not the vice president yet.
Should be enforced.
Oh,
it's not. I don't like him. Really.
I get it. Numero uno Josh Denny fans. Yeah, numero uno Josh Denny fan is a lefty voter. He says, you two retards are making no sense. Well, dude, I'm drunk. I mean, I don't care if you don't think.
Explain to me how socialism makes sense, you stupid fuck. Explain to me how my dollar goes farther now than it did 4 or 5 fucking years ago. Explain to me how I'm living better now than I did when Trump was in office. Tell me fucking that. Tell me why my grocery bill has fucking doubled. Why my gas bill every fucking week has doubled.
You're fat.
Tell me why that fucking is and tell me why I'm making no fucking sense. Explain that to me with fucking logic. And I'll go, you know what? You're fucking right. You can't. You're not right. You're fucking wrong.
You want a Chicago?
I'm not the only one fucking saying it either. Everybody in this fucking chat knows exactly what I'm saying. They're all fucking living it. What?
You want a shot of tequila?
No, I don't need a shot. I'm just fucking irritated at the state of the world and why my fucking dollar isn't going as far as it should.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Do you need a song? What song are you feeling right now?
I'm not feeling... Is there one about, hey, fuck this government, how can we overthrow it?
It's what it's called, Public Enemy, Fight the Power. I think is what it's called. I don't want to play. I don't give a fuck about this Jamie Ruskin guy. He's calling for another January 6th, except for Democrats if Trump wins the election.
I don't fucking, whatever. I don't... January 6th, oh... It's all bullshit. All that's fucking bullshit too.
Oh, yeah?
All you people that eat this up, you're fucking idiots.
Oh,
someone's calling me a pussy. What do you call me a pussy for?
You guys hear that? They're saying Matt's a pussy. They're saying, because you won't do shots.
Well, it's because I have to drive 1, and 2, I have to work in the morning to pay for the fucking shit that's too goddamn fucking expensive. That's why I can't go do shots right now. I have to go to work.
Say the rent is too damn high.
Wait, well, there's a tone I'm supposed to say that in.
The rent is too damn high.
The rent is too damn high.
There you go, like a black. Jimmy McMillan, he was the man. People are saying Kiki's sneaping us.
Sneaping. She's sneaping us.
You
Good.
sneaping whore. They're saying Kiki is sniping us.
Are they telling us to snipe her?
And they want us to snipe her back.
Oh.
I want Kiki
Okay,
to be
that's
able
fine.
to. Here's what I want.
I
Listen.
don't pay rent. No, I don't pay rent. Well, I don't pay rent anymore. I bought a fucking house. Guess what? Wasn't the fucking house I should have been able to buy.
Let me tell you.
You know why? Because the economy's shit. Because the communist fuck's in office. So again, explain to me why the fuck I'm full of shit. Sorry, I'm on a roll. I'm a little worked up. I'm a little fucking agitated that things cost way too fucking much, and I can't do what I should be able to do. I should make what is considered good fucking money.
Yeah, you remind me. You remind
and I'm fucking
me.
tapped out.
Well, that's what those of us with 2 divorces. That happens.
Oh no, it's more than that.
Sometimes you gotta buy months worth of groceries for other people's kids, and it kind of cleans you out for a minute. But it all comes back. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay.
I gotta call Dan tomorrow.
Why were you doing that? They had a trust fund.
Because they're lazy fucking coke addicts. And now Kayla's stepdad wants me to call him.
Okay, we're not going back to
talk
that.
about this.
We're going back
deal.
to me yelling about stupid shit and you telling me why. No, you're going to tell me something.
They want me to rescue
No,
her
what were you going to
from
tell
the-
me? What were you going to
Oh.
how dumb I am about something.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you how dumb you are.
But there was a specific thing.
No, they want me to counter stream Keanu because she
Oh.
has no content. But I want to say this, and I hope Keanu hears this.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Out on the patio and at the golf course.
Golf course. Oh, golfing. Golfing's
I barely
fun,
made
dude.
it here in time. It's our anniversary show.
Yes.
No goal tonight. I'm excited about that. Just hanging out with you guys. But I want to say this about Keanu.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I want everyone to super chat her right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I want her to get over 100 viewers. Because there is no way of her making money and gaining viewers without my talent. That was true before she shoved a fucking claymore in my back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true now. And I just want her, because I know when people are hurting. And I know when people are desperate. And sometimes the greatest kindness you can do is to just wish them well. And so what I want for Sweetums, Kiki, beautiful. What I want for her is I want for her to have a successful stream. I want for her to gain as much content as she can from this program. And I want her to make a lot of money. And I want her to take that money. And I want her to go on a beautiful vacation.
Mm-hmm. Honeymoon, maybe.
A honeymoon.
Yeah.
I want you guys to super chat Keanu honeymoon money right now.
Oh,
shit. Call back. I was killing time. Oh, no.
Oh, I watched your finger hover over it right as it went away. I'm like, you fucking asshole. You missed it.
I was killing time. I was killing time and I was going to answer that call and I fucked it up.
Call back. Come on. Just call back.
Day one
Call
salt.
back.
Oh, no.
Call
Poor
back.
guy. Day one salt says, I'm getting my first home purchase closing just as the dollar crashes, hoping super inflation will kill that debt. You got it, buddy. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, numero uno, Josh Denny fan says she's up to 110 watching. That's amazing numbers for her. That is, we're fucking crushing it for her.
I did a contract.
We're at 425 with all of our platforms. So yeah, we're helping her out big time. I'm glad I can do that.
I did a contract for deed, and I'm hoping in 3.5 years when I got to pay it off in full, I can get a fucking mortgage with the way the economy is going to be.
I got a dick fuck of equity in this property.
Oh, I had that at one point.
What happened? Did your wife do coke?
You know, things.
Oh.
No, she didn't do coke. No.
Okay.
No, just no coke. No.
Okay.
No drugs
Just wanna
that weren't
make sure.
prescribed.
Good.
Yes.
Should she be prescribed more drugs?
I don't think the lack of drugs is the problem.
Okay. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says Keanu without Aaron, 30 live viewers. That's the only thing that really makes me enjoy this.
Why ain't that guy calling back? Come on.
Not only that, but like I'm tipsy as fuck from the golf course and like the beer I had tonight, and I'm doing 4 times the viewership that she does. It would be
It's a fuck it show.
Do you
That's
know
all.
how embarrassing it should be to you that I'm putting in 0 effort and I'm basically letting Matt carry the show tonight? and it's 425 people.
I don't feel like I'm carrying. I'm just fucking playing off of what you're doing.
I should be thrown in jail.
I ain't carrying shit.
I should be thrown
Don't
in jail.
give me that much credit. I'm not carrying this. Answer it this fucking time.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
It's Kayla's stepdad, baby.
Wait, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't understand that. Who is this?
It's Kayla's stepdad, baby. How you
No,
doing?
this is not Kayla's stepdad. That is not what he sounds like. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, and go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kayla's stepdad. I'm from down in Louisiana in the swamp. He was born in the swamp, if you couldn't tell.
That's
kind of looks kind of like one of them old nutria. But anyway, I've been trying to get a hold of you, and you've been harder to get a hold of than anything, but here we are. How you been doing?
Pretty good. You sound nothing like the person you're imitating.
Well, the phone kind of messed me up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Why were you reluctant to talk to me, sugar?
Why are you calling me sugar? You're a heterosexual.
What kind of man calls another man
you're
sugar?
You're a remarkably heterosexual dude.
Well, I guess we're pretending. Okay. Aaron, I won't say sugar no more. Can I say sugar britches?
Go ahead. You wouldn't say that, though. Like, I know you personally. You're a friend of mine. And you wouldn't say that. But go ahead.
That kind of friend.
You know how we used to, like, every time we hung out at family functions where neither of us really gave a shit about anything, we would just sit and talk about the Vikings and history and shit?
And then flip off and make out. Yeah, I remember.
We
I
didn't
remember
make
real
out.
well.
We didn't make out. That's not, I don't think you are who you say you
Those
are.
are weird angles of the polycule.
Yeah.
Well, I just figured. Kayla said you was a good kisser. I wanted to find out.
Kayla did tell me that I was the best kisser ever. Her boyfriend Kyle, I believe Kyle or something like that, or Ken, was the second best.
Oh, she told the whole family over Thanksgiving. We all had a laugh about it. We said, "You kissed that fat piece of shit? Oh my God!" But she said you was good at it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, well, you got my number. Don't be a stranger.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Hey, are you going to be at the anniversary show?
Only if I can bring Kayla.
All right, deal. Yeah, maybe if we get this all sorted out by Saturday, Kayla can come out to the anniversary show and we can sing our karaoke song that we sing together.
There you go. Buffalo Jockey can go fuck himself.
Buffalo Jockey says at the end of the day, you're both the only ones to blame for the problems you two are crying about.
No.
Right. No, he's right.
No.
It's my fault. Walls is my fault.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
I'll take
You voted for him. Me not having the house with the equity. That's all my fault. No, it wasn't the fucking...
You should blame your whore of a wife.
No, that was the first one. That was a whore.
Oh.
First one was... I'll be very clear with that. Second one, not a whore.
Crazy cunt.
Second one, not a whore. First one was a whore.
Crazy cunt, the second
First one was a whore.
Okay.
Second one was not a whore.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Crazy cunt, the second one.
First one was a whore.
Okay. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, Matt has no responsibility for how his life has turned out. LOL, what a dope.
I think I have
Your
a
life
lot
is-
of
I think your life is pretty
responsibility
good.
for how my life turned out, and it's really not all that bad.
I like your life.
Yeah.
I mean, do I want to live it? No, but I like your life.
My life ain't bad. Dude, my life is not that bad. It's just... There's fucked up shit, yeah.
No, Citizen M, he was saying his first wife is a whore, not my first wife is a whore.
Yeah, no, my first wife was a whore.
My first wife wasn't a whore. I was.
My first wife was
Wait,
a whore.
what?
My first wife was a whore?
This is becoming a very interesting evening program. I'm looking at the stories we have to go over, and I'm just sitting here going, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I kind of just want to hang out with the chat and just kill the next 20, 25 minutes because I know I've got karaoke and I've got the fucking...
Oh, if I didn't have to work tomorrow.
What do you call it? The what do I have? It's not a port. Deck, right? I have a deck.
That's a deck, yes. It's not a patio.
I have
Patio's on the ground.
I
It's a
have deck fire. I have karaoke.
Yes.
I have a fucking fun night ahead. You guys are going to get a shitty morning show. I feel bad for you. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be good. You guys are going to enjoy it, I promise. Everything you've thrown in tonight goes towards tomorrow. We're doing this one gratis because I went golfing. I went out for lunch. I did all that stuff. I'm not going to ask you guys for fucking money after I go out and just had a day today. But I also didn't want to take the day off on you either.
I've had fun.
You know what I want to do?
What?
Just want to sit outside.
You're going to go do that in like 20 minutes.
I know.
25 minutes.
But I really want it to be 20 minutes from now. I want to go outside. I want to listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
Have a beer, you son of a bitch. Hang out with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
That was me skipping all the other things. that I didn't want to say on the air. Somebody's got to stop letting me have 4.5% beers. Enough is enough. How much are your
4.5?
That is not 3.2. That is not 3.2.
Read your fucking can.
Oh. It's 4.4, isn't it?
It's got to say somewhere.
4.2.
Okay.
4.2.
4.2.
Give me one of those Windex things. I want to taste how shitty those are. How do you drink these and not just want to...
You have drank multiples of those.
Yeah, when I was like 17 and it was illegal to drink. And
No, within the past few months, you've stolen them from me. It's not that bad.
It is, though. It's so sweet.
You giving it back?
Well, yeah. And I wasn't planning on drinking the whole thing.
Okay, let me wipe it off. I don't know what you got.
$5 from Nick the Milkman. Oh, no. Nick the Milkman has a clip.
Uh-oh. I can't wait.
What did I say? All right, here we go. Here's the clip from Nick the Milkman.
We got to not get fucked up. Because I turn into an insatiable cock whore. When I start...
Good one.
What the clip said, if you weren't listening, was, I've got to not get fucked up because I turn into an insatiable cock whore. That's not. That is not. Guys, you clipped that completely out of context.
We got to not get fucked up. Because I turn into an insatiable cock whore.
First of all, that shirt, I haven't worn that shirt for a week. So you're going back to
Amazon delivery shirt, right?
It's a real...
I think your camera's just too blurry. It looks like a Nike symbol. It really says Prime with the little swoosh.
Aaron, those Smirnoffs are going straight to your tits. Matt is not a good friend, says annoying Wawa supervisor.
I'm the best friend a guy could ever have.
MSO says, I predict no morning show. Aaron will be hungover. Not at all. I'll be fine.
He'll be here for it.
I'll be here. I'm always a showman.
I got faith.
I'm always a showman.
Fuck, you used to drive home at, 3:30 in the morning?
Oh, in the polycule days?
Yeah.
I used to drive home at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
4 a.m. But those were not good shows. Can we pay Aaron to be drunk for tomorrow's evening show as well? If you guys knock out what would have been a goal tonight, I'll do a show drunk tomorrow night.
Trampling at the zoo. Matt, do you ever sit to pee when I've had enough to drink?
Oh, I can tell you when I sit down to pee.
Huh?
In the morning when you have like superior, like really like unmanageable morning wood.
Oh, piss boner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have piss boner, you gotta sit down to pee.
It's all
otherwise,
otherwise filled with piss. It's like you can't do nothing else with it.
You're gay if you don't sit down to pee.
Fucking,
at that point.
What, are you gonna make a mess? Even if you live alone, do you really want to clean up that mess? No, you don't.
Hey, I have
Manage
an idea.
it.
I think I know what my vacation's gonna be this year.
Okay, what's that? Is it going to be a wedding in South Carolina?
When the Vikings play the Titans in Nashville. I think I'm going to go to Nashville and watch the Vikings play the Titans.
There you go.
That'd be kind of a good one. This wedding couple hired an owl as their ring bearer. It stole their rings and watched them cry for hours.
Good.
You fucking deserve this.
Good.
Yes. You deserve this if you get an owl. Like, you're getting married. That's great. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That's wonderful.
What state is this in?
But, like, why do you have to train an owl?
Are you pulling a train on an owl?
What?
What?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Give me a minute.
Doing a train on an owl?
One more time now.
What?
Why do you have to train an owl to deliver your wedding rings? When it's absolutely no problem to just have like, don't you just have like little kids, like nephews and nieces and shit, walk the rings up? Isn't that like the ooh ah goo goo gaga thing that people go nuts about?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck if an owl
What
flies
state is
your
this
rings? Retardation.
This is like Florida, Alabama. Like, where the fuck are they?
Let's check it out. Let's see how this works.
Okay.
So they trained an owl to fly their rings. I just really want to hear that Dancing Israelis song again. Fuck, do I love that shit. All right. Beautiful wedding. We've all been to a wedding like this by a river.
No, we haven't.
You haven't been to one? I've been to like 3 of these.
No, I want to know where this is because this looks pretty fucking redneck. Why didn't anybody shoot the fucking
Dude,
owl
this
out
looks
of
like
the
a
tree?
This looks like a place in Stillwater.
Go to your truck, get the fucking shotgun, get the fucking ring.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if you damage the ring when you shoot the owl?
Cool. You'll remember it for the rest of your fucking life.
Okay.
See that nick on the fucking ring right there? Yeah, that's where the bird shot got the fucking owl.
Does that one do coke too? Oh, different Nick.
Oh, it's old bitches getting married too. They're like in their 50s.
Okay.
Get
so
a
see that?
life.
There's the owl. He's supposed to take that sack of rings and fly it up to everybody. And look what he does.
He says, "No, fuck
He goes,
you."
suck my dick, bitch. Oh, wait, no. There he is. Okay.
What happened? Where's the... What?
How
Did
is
you
that?
just get had?
Oh, the ritual is supposed to look something like this.
Oh.
So people
where's
do
what
that.
really happened?
All right, let's see what happened to these motherfuckers.
Oh, some cocksuckers in a medieval castle.
So the owl's just sitting up there in a windowsill, and he's just sitting up there, and he's got the wedding rings attached to his feet, and he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm staying right here.
I'm a fucking owl.
I love this.
I flew up here, bitch. Yeah, this explains why they don't have a fucking shotgun. They're in some weird, shitty fucking European country. Look at this fucking idiot. Look at him. Look at him.
He looks like a dipshit who would get an untrained owl. The owl did come back with the rings in the end. So the owl just sat up there like a dipshit while everybody waited for him.
Great. Terrible story.
Yeah.
Shit wedding.
Oh, we had a wedding, and we were going to have the owl fly us the rings. Then the owl flew up into a castle, and then he hung out there for a little while, and then he brought him back. Cool. So you had your wedding?
Go get a couple fucking key rings off, your fucking vehicle in the parking lot. Get on with the show. Everyone wants to drink and party.
Or like you said, shoot the owl.
Well, but they're in a place with a castle. They don't have fucking guns there. It's some weird European country where they have no fucking firearms.
They don't have guns in the European countries. They got machetes out the
Throw
ass.
some rocks at it.
You want to hear the best song ever?
I doubt
Factually
it is,
true about 9/11.
A long time ago, early September.
Have you ever heard this?
I heard it this friends morning. Of mine I'd like
you to remember.
They get up in the morning
to catch that worm.
At 8 a.m. so they could see those buildings burn.
Oh, shit, I fucked it up.
They're not meant to
be heard or be seen. Sing it with me.
I don't know.
My friends, the 5 dancing Israelis.
They were there to document events. Had some nice fancy.
You got to admit, this is a good Randy Newman impression.
I don't know who that is.
Have you ever?
Remember, I have no culture.
Randy Newman, Toy Story. You Got a Friend in Me.
Oh yeah.
That's Randy Newman. Have you ever heard the Randy Newman song "Rednecks"? It might be your favorite song ever. I'll play it for you after this.
I think I have.
Just wait.
I think no. Yes.
Judging by your reaction, you've seen it.
Cameras, and they got the ladders all set. When the first plane hit, they all celebrated. They knew the job was half done, so they hung around and waited. They're not meant to be heard or be seen. My friends, the 5 dancing Israelis.
Have you ever? So you've heard the song "Rednecks"?
I think I have, because I think I remember I was watching. It was Ron and Fez during one of the elections,
and
presidential
they played
elections.
Rednecks?
They played one song when a Democrat win a state, and one song when Republicans win a state. This was the Republican song.
Ricardo's plea deal and Stepdad plus lifetime. Oh my God, Stalin's already clipping shit. Look at him. Randy Newman Rednecks. This is a great fucking song. Here you go.
Last night I saw Lester Maddox on a TV show with some smart-ass New York Jew.
Jesus.
And the Jew laughed at Lester Maddox, and the audience laughed at Lester Maddox too. Well, he may be a fool, but he's our fool. And if they think they're better than him, they're wrong. So I went to the park and I took some paper along.
I finally got to pick up Gordy.
That's
Check
where
this
I
out.
made this song.
Ready?
My bud now.
You know this song?
Yeah.
We talk real funny down here. We drink too much, we laugh too loud.
Are the audience, is the audience that doesn't know Randy Newman Rednecks going to be surprised at the lyrics?
Oh, yeah.
All right. They're taking who down?
Too dumb to make it in no northern town. We're keeping the niggas down.
Wait, what? You're keeping the what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think we can talk like that, Randy.
We got no neck poor men from Texas. Good old boys from Tennessee.
Can I give Randy Newman a compliment though?
Uh-huh.
He makes a
You didn't get to the chorus.
He said it already.
No,
He does. Wow, you really like that song.
yeah,
All
you
right,
didn't
I'm
do
sorry.
the chorus. What?
He really does do a catchy ass song though.
Right, you got to hear the chorus. If you're
That's
gonna play
not
that
a
part, you
song.
got to play the
Right.
College men from LSU. When in dumb, come out dumb too. Hustling around Atlanta in their alligator shoes. Getting drunk every weekend at the barbecue. They keep it niggas down.
This part.
Wait, you want that part?
No, it's coming. It's
Oh,
coming.
the rest of it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right. Well, I don't want to make Matt
Yeah,
upset, guys.
Yeah.
We're rednecks. We're rednecks. We don't know our ass from a hole in the ground. We're rednecks. We're rednecks. We're keeping the niggas down.
I ain't gonna drop it.
If you did, you'd pick it right back up.
Ah.
Numero uno, Josh Denny fan with $2 gives us a YouTube link. All right.
And he goes, too late. You're low down. You're dirty. You're gross. All right? I'm sorry. That's
Somebody said, ma'am, I've seen your butthole. Okay, this is going to be great. Does Will Heron say to Keanu, ma'am, I've seen your butthole? He seemed like a straight shooter.
all it is. And I like all of you, even Granny. And look at him. He's disgusting.
Ma'am, I've seen your butthole.
Ma'am, I've seen your butt.
Lemmy said it?
Lemmy is very funny. I feel like the Cold War between Lemmy and I is thawing. She was in our chat the other day. She was being very kind.
Yeah.
I've always liked Lemmy. I have. I think Lemmy understands she was the victim of the same manipulation that I was. And I think Lemmy understands this. Lemmy and I have talked about it.
Ma'am, I've seen your butthole.
That's actually fairly accurate.
You haven't.
That's actually fairly accurate.
The facial expression, like, oh.
That's actually
That is kind of like one of those, oh, why did you say that? It's like a teacher who gets told by one of the students that they got the answer wrong. And that all the students were right and she was wrong. It's like, oh, come on. No.
Yeah.
Lemmy beat the shit out of Kiki here. Yeah. I will say this, like Lemmy has been ritualistically kicking the living dog shit out of Keanu. I mean, that's pretty.
Why does she have her on the fucking stream?
Pretty undisputed.
Was that like recent or is that an older
Oh,
one?
people want me to keep playing it. They say it gets better and better.
Oh.
Okay.
That's actually fairly.
I've seen your butthole, Keanu. Your asshole is on the internet right now that you sold for.
I've seen
It's literally
everybody.
This is where Lemmy gross and low down. She showed her butthole. Keanu, who's low down
I
now?
didn't mean that about
Who's
Dave.
dirty?
No,
Who's low down
bro.
and dirty
I
now?
fucking hate hypocrisy so much.
Who's low down?
Lemmy, I fucking hate this conversation. I love how Lemmy gets involved in internet drama and then she understands the blood toxicity it creates.
Yeah.
And she's like, I hate what I've put in my body.
I hate this conversation, or I hate hypocrisy.
Maybe both, but either way, like Lemmy is one of those people who eats a whole foot-long sub from Subway and then realizes what they've done to themselves immediately after. And they're like, I enjoy eating this foot-long sub. It's delicious. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like a bloated bag of shit right now. That's how she feels engaging in YouTube.
I'm also going to call it Will Heron. By the way, if you've never joked off, if you've never jerked off to a porn video where you saw a woman's butthole, you can't be criticizing her for selling it.
I'm not into buttholes.
I'm just saying, you never, whatever. Fine, whatever you're into.
I'll lick an odd one here and there, but like rarely. I have to care.
Okay.
I have to care.
Down and dirty.
Glad you're so caring.
I thought it was.
You are. You're bottom feeder kind of
Okay.
man. I'll explain it. I'll
You've
read them all
lost
on my
this.
show.
You keep digging deeper. Just let it go. Just let it
She
go.
never did that, by the way, did she? Because she said, I'm going to explain all this when I release the DMs between Will Heron and I on my show. She never did that show, did she? She never did that big expose on Will Heron. Red Fox Mad with $4.99. Aaron, if you want to get back on the radio, stay away from Kayla, Nick, and April. They are all criminals and bad people. Don't lose everything for pussy.
I will say...
The radio, I can say this. I've talked to the radio people very recently. They don't care.
Yeah, see, the thing is, the last time you were on and they had people calling because they hated you so much, it was good.
They don't care. They don't care about that stuff. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says Keanu is still banning people from Gino's chat. It's sad. What a vapid cunt. I don't agree with that. I think Keanu's redeemable. I just think she went down a bad road. That's all. And I love Gino. I want Gino to be my friend. Day One Salt says Kiki has about 10 good years before she looks like her. See, I like both of those two. Don't be mean. DB Spull says Will Heron is definitely a faggot.
So he's jerked off the buttholes.
Numero uno,
Therefore,
Josh
he
Denny
can't
fan.
criticize her.
Keanu is a fake sack of shit, says Josh Denny fan. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor. Keanu doesn't even look good now. If you like A cups and a shitty disposition, you are either A, Aaron Imholt, or B, pathetic. You can just combine them all into B. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says Gino has banned 4 or 5 of my accounts already. Okay, fine, but were you being a dick?
Yeah.
I do have to ask that. Are you sure you weren't being a dick? I love you. I'm never banning you from this channel, but I do have to ask. Oh no, Conor McGregor is disavowing Donald Trump over Khabib Nurmagomedov praise. Wow. Conor McGregor hates Khabib so much that he's willing to hate Donald Trump over it. Holy shit. Damn. We've got a few stories left, but we got like 5 minutes of time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind just talking to you guys for a few minutes here and then calling her a night. Thank you guys very much for enjoying our anniversary stream. I think we're $40 into tomorrow, which is great. I appreciate that. DB Spull says Gino is almost as unfunny as Josh Denny. I enjoy hanging out with Gino. I always have a good time with him. He's a fun hang. If you hung out, Matt will say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever hung out with Gino, you will understand why people like him. He's a really fun guy. He's a fucking great time to hang out with. That's for sure. Howard County couple takes part in new electric program to power home through their truck. This is how like poor we're all getting, that we're excited. We're like, oh yeah, I hook my electricity up to my truck and I power my house that way. It's
You
like,
need to drive your truck with that power, stupid fuck.
right. You understand that the only reason like you're celebrating that is because you can't afford the regular power.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was informed of? I'm getting a new power meter. It's going to be all wireless and it'll analyze my power usage and they'll be able to like tell me how to be more efficient and this and that. You know what that means? They're going to be able to just like, hey, we're going to cut back your power. You can't run your air conditioning right now. That's what that tells me. That's the future.
Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, I got Gino to admit to being so broke he had to smoke a Dutch Masters. It's very sad. What's a Dutch Masters? I'm a cigar guy, and I don't know what a Dutch Masters is.
I don't know, but Gordy became my bud tonight.
Those are cheapy black cigars. Right. I'm on a Macanudo. Oh God, what's the one that comes in the glass tube? I'm on that kick. Macanudo in a glass tube. I think it's Elite. A Macanudo Elite. Gold label. Macanudo Gold label. That's the one that I've really been enjoying lately. I haven't been a Macanudo guy for very long, but like I tried the Macanudo Gold label, really enjoyed it, really liked it. Midland Armory says they will be able to shut off your power based on your social credit score. Is that what your new power thing is?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just some weird shit. They'll have these programs. You know how like you can sign up for the I don't know, more companies probably have it, but I think Progressive or Geico had it. You plug the thing in your car and it analyzes your driving. You ever
Progressive
hear that?
has that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't do that. Because if you get in an accident, even if they don't like give you cheaper insurance and they don't raise your insurance, if you have that in your car and they find out you were speeding by a certain amount, they're going to not want to cover you. They will fuck you. It's a way to get information to fuck you out of paying out.
Yeah, like people, they sell it to you as like, we're going to put this in your car and it'll lower your insurance rates.
Right.
And then just to check up your...
And you know what it did for me?
What?
I drove super nice. It didn't lower my insurance rates because I would leave for work at like 3 o'clock in the morning at the time. So I was driving in what they deemed a high risk hour.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
So they think you're a drunk.
Apparently, I'm going to work to drive semi. I have to get up early to go get in a truck and drive it. And they said, no, we're not going to give you a discount because you drive at 3 in the morning.
Shit. That's
sorry, I work hard. No, it's all a fucking scam. They sell it to you as a way to, we're going to save you this. It's for your own good. It's for your safety and for your health. It's all a bunch of shit.
McBuster says, seriously, look, Matt is April with less hair and bigger boobs.
My tits are pretty nice.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here for tonight. Thank you very much. We hope you had a great time. We wanted to give you a night off tonight and just enjoy a show and be silly.
I think we did. I had fucking fun.
I had a great time. Tomorrow, we're going to be back to business as usual. We hope you enjoy yourself. We hope you enjoy the program. Johnny and I will be back at 6 a.m. Central. Nice. I think the Aristococks are going to be here either Thursday morning or Friday morning.
That's going to be fucking awesome.
I would love for the Aristococks to join the show. Take it easy, everybody. I'm getting out of here. Matt's getting out of here.
Later.
Talk to you later. See you tomorrow morning.